welcome back. We got the beer show here with us today. Beermas 2019, day number 11. We only got one more day left. We got a great guest with us today, Nate Sawyer from the neighborhood here. He's a craft beer advocate, loves IPAs, and we got a nice, awesome IPA lined up from the West. This Almanac New England style IPA called Love Hazy Love. So yeah, that's going to be a tasty treat. But before we actually indulge, how about you can tell us a little bit about yourself, Nate, when it comes to the beers you've tried and the actual experiences that you've had, with this year and different guys that you know that brew and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, so I'm actually really excited about Love Hazy. I've never had it. I'm really into hazy IPAs. I mean, I don't know what about hazy is good. To me, it's just that it feels, I don't know, like they're a little bit more flavorful. There's more to them. I don't know, and they often seem more tropical and fruity. You can smell them and stuff.
Well, the New England style too is a lot less. It's unfiltered, so you definitely leave.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the cloudy but more recently, a beer that I'm really it will always be at the top of my list is it's a beer by a group out of Asheville called Burial.
Nice.
It's the Burial Surf Wax,
yeah.
And I just love it. It's any chance I get to grab some, I do, and it's not available a lot of places, so it makes me feel like it's more, I really enjoy that, mostly because I have this friend in Nashville, and he recommended it, and he was like, he was like, you like IPAs? He's like, try this one, this one, this one. He brews beer, so he knows a little bit more about it than I do.
Sweet.
And he suggested that one, and ever since I tried it, it was like, I don't know, right now thinking about it, my mouth is watering. Is that weird?
Yeah. Well, Barrel, I've had a lot of individuals talk about that and really chat it up. I've been wanting to go down to Asheville to do a brew tour with them and check it out. So.
I actually have not been to their tasting room place, but I plan to soon.
Nice.
Because everything I've had from them has been tasty.
Yeah. Well, Nate, you've actually lived here in the neighborhood, what, about close to 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years. We've been neighbors for 10 years in the 1-3, as we call it.
The one thing about it that's awesome is when you came, there was this street was a lot wilder. But I mean, it's still mellowed out and it's still cool.
We had some fun parties.
Oh, yeah.
And what I think is great about that is, when I came to this neighborhood, I actually wasn't really as into beer. Mm-hmm. And then all of you guys who here in the neighborhood, when we had these parties, you guys had all these different beers, all these exciting flavors. That's when kind of the craft brewery craze was starting to kick off. And you guys had a lot of fun stuff. And I think that's where I really got excited about different kinds of beer. Before that, I was kind of like, beer's okay.
You had one of the best catchphrases ever at one of my parties.
What's that?
It's like, this is the best cul-de-sac in the universe.
We do have a good cul-de-sac. We have, it's rare that you get into a neighborhood where you really feel like you're in kind of a community, a family, where we were all hanging out and having fun. And a lot of times we were drinking a little bit of beer along the way, so you don't need beer to have fun, but it certainly can help, loosen up the atmosphere and help everybody have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I agree. Well, let's go ahead and give this a try. I mean, I've actually indulged on this already, but at the same time, the characteristics are really wonderful to try again and check everything out. It pours a little bit loose. It has Pilsner styled hops, but
Wally, you told me earlier that this was the mellow yellow of beers.
Yes.
And what's funny about that is it actually looks like mellow yellow, kind of as it's a little browner maybe, but I don't drink a lot of mellow yellows, so.
Yeah, to me, the mouthfeel factor, the juiciness behind this is just incredible. And I had a buddy of mine out west that lives in San Francisco talk to me about this. And the citrus, the actual nice lacing.
I do like the way it smells.
Yeah, it really has great body and character all around. Here's to you. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, again, it's very laid back. There's a lot of ales out there that really hit you hard, straight off the first sip. But this is like the kind that's really good and just chill.
Yeah, and sometimes those IPAs, as I like to call them, IPAs, they like to make them a little stronger. And honestly, that's the reason I initially why I like to order them is because they have, you get a little more bang for your buck. But this one is really smooth. It's not bitter at all. It really goes down easy, nice and drinkable.
That's it. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I like it. It's really easy drinking. It's not a session, but it kind of tastes like it could be.
Oh yeah. It's got a lot of mango, pineapple, grapefruit.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of pine.
Yeah, I get pineapple. Yeah. I definitely get pineapple, a little grapefruit.
Wow.
I'm not getting coconut. On the can they said coconut, but I'm not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they threw everything at you. It's like a fruit salad.
A fruit salad.
It's good though. It's a tasty fruit salad.
A tropical fruit salad.
Yeah, man. I love it.
It is really tasty.
It's laid back. This is really.
It is. It's a good day drinker. You know, you don't. It's not too much, not too little.
No.
I like it a lot.
So what you got planned today? You got a lot of things going on. Have you finished up your Christmas shopping? Everything going?
Oh man, almost.
We're getting close.
I am so last minute, dude. I am like to the wire. I actually ordered something on Amazon last night.
There you go.
Prime can get it there in 2 days
Nice.
or a day and a half.
Yeah,
I thought my stuff isn't enough, so my presents aren't enough, so I gotta get one more thing, and I got lucky with Amazon, I guess.
There you go.
How about you? Did you get all your stuff done?
I'm close. I mean, heck, I was failing miserably at packing and wrapping.
I don't know. That looks pretty good. It's shiny.
I mean, it's not fancy dancy because a lot of times I got to be careful. If it looks too good, then the wife goes like, "Did you go to those young girls at the mall to get these wrapped up?" Because she knows I don't like wrapping.
It looks like you wrapped it yourself, but not in a bad way.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
It's all good.
Nice, even.
Yeah, no doubt. Man.
Yeah. So, Wally, what is your favorite IPA?
Believe it or not, now that you bring it up, the winner of last year's Beermas, and I wanted to give you a Christmas gift.
Oh wow! Thank you,
Alchemist Heady Topper.
Man, thanks so much.
That is.
I haven't had this one.
Yes. That's a very sought out ale, and their distribution is only limited to the brewer and a couple of miles around the brewer itself up in Vermont.
Nice.
So, yeah.
What kind of IPA is this?
This New England, the New England style, and that's basically where the New England style came from. It's from these guys. That's where it originated from.
Yeah. Wow.
And a lot of people, there's a lot of people that have talked about Heady. And they've said that, is it as good as it used to be? Because there have been so many people that have had so much competition. You got Russian River creating, all these different styles that are based off the New England style and all this.
Mm-hmm.
And, I still, it tastes great. They stay consistent.
Yeah.
And it's it's beautiful. That's a work of art.
Heady, does that mean it's got a lot of head on top of it when you pour it? Is that what that means?
It's not, the carbonation isn't crazy, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, from start to finish, it's just amazing.
Really smooth.
Just amazing.
Nice. I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
yeah.
I've heard about Alchemist.
Enjoy
Never
it.
had anything from them, but
Yeah.
people have talked about it.
Well, I must throw some love to Jerry Love. Ironically, it's kind of funny. We're drinking a love drink, and we got my pal Jerry Love, who
Talking about some
lives in the neighborhood. He's my guy. He's the guy that goes up to Vermont and is actually able to get these, because You have to have a cooler ready with ice and everything. They don't sell it. They have this thing where it has to be kept cold all the time.
Oh,
So, there you go. So,
have you heard of Trophy Brewing? They do a New England IPA. They're a local group out of Raleigh.
Yeah.
And Trophy Brewing's IPA is called... it's like I'm into the surfing beers. Maybe it's my hair. Everybody thinks I need to be a surfer. But no, I mean... my brother talked to me about their beer called Cloud Surfer.
Nice.
That's a New England IPA. I had that recently, and it was really good. It was the smell. Like as soon as you poured it, my wife was like, "What is that smell? Is that?" I'm like, "That's the beer." She's like, "Man, it's like you're peeling an orange when you."
They have a chase that a session chase that they release, I think, right around March or April, and it's called King of Boggle. If you ever get a chance to
if
you ever get a chance to get your hands on King of Boggle,
I'll have to check that out.
That's like one of my favorites from Trophy.
Nice.
The one thing that's really kind of interesting that I like about Trophy too, is there's a couple of ales, and this is funny sometimes, that it tastes, and the taste, I don't want to put anything negative on it. It just has like a nice sharp hit to it, almost kind of metallic. And I was like, this is ironic, a metallic taste coming from a brewery called Trophy. So
maybe they did that on purpose. They threw a little here's a little zinc. Let's throw a little aluminum in your beer. And there's, it comes in an aluminum can, I guess.
There you go.
Maybe you're picking up on that.
Yeah. Well, hey, brother, here's to you. Happy holidays.
Cheers. Oh, look, I've drank more than you. Look at that.
No, it's all good.
It's that good. It's easy to go down.
It's episode 11, and tomorrow is the day before Christmas, and they're going to have a showing of Wally Claus coming up, where I do the Santa for the neighborhood.
Nice.
So that's going to be
That'll
awesome.
be fun. You're a good Santa, nice and happy guy.
Thanks, man.
Woo!
All right, bro. Well,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no doubt.